This is how narcissists use their lying skills when they are caught cheating. We really appreciate you coming to Narcissist and Karma this week. How can narcissists return things to normal while sacrificing the least amount of themselves? We'll find out today. Not that they'll actually return things to normal, since they never apologize, but we'll see. After a disagreement, many people will go to considerable measures to make up with a friend or loved one. But narcissists make up in a very special way. This trait is typically displayed by narcissists because they are skilled at creating issues and harming people around them. This implies that speaking with them usually ends in conflict. They won't even think about offering an apology. To avoid accepting accountability for their own actions, they will offer justifications for other people or the circumstances. Narcissists use a range of techniques to sidestep dealing with the current situation. We'll talk about 3 of the most common kinds today. Narcissists would prefer to keep their own mistakes to themselves, especially if they can assign blame to someone else. Their goal is to establish circumstances that will allow the past to be forgotten. You should never, ever bring it up again. That is what they would prefer. Furthermore, narcissists are uncomfortable with the truth, particularly when it exposes their own inadequacies and defects. Simply pretend as if nothing had happened, and they will believe that you are supporting them as well. In order to guarantee the success of a reconciliation or make-up meeting, narcissists consistently adhere to 2 general guidelines. Their favorite ploy is to buy you more time. The narcissists all employ this tactic, regardless of who they are or how you relate to them. A narcissist may back off and give you room to heal in peace if they realize they've done something wrong. This requires them to give you some space or to stop talking to you. This is done so that when you come back, there will be no need to bring up a previous disagreement. Eventually, they'll come up to you smiling and with gifts, as if nothing had ever happened. The narcissist wants you to fall in love with them and emulate them because of their charisma. You have the option of starting over and forgetting everything that happened between you and that person, or you can choose to act as though nothing has changed. You're destined to keep making the same mistakes because narcissists never learn. They promise improvement if you join them, even though they are still using the same techniques. Whatever the situation, they have reverted to their previous behaviors. And the narcissist will accuse you of being depressingly negative and stuck in the past if you bring up their actions once more. If they want to make you feel bad for bringing up the past, they might even fabricate lies. The idea that you should quit thinking about the past and focus only on the here and now. I must stress that narcissists have 2 distinct standards in their lives. They will not accept responsibility or offer an apology to people they have harmed. However, everyone is too quick to place the blame on you when it comes to assigning blame. They enjoy nothing more than tormenting you for hours on end, making you feel ashamed, pressuring you to concede that you are not good enough, and blaming you for everything. We are therefore unable to refute the fact that they are disseminating misleading information. Let's go back to our initial conversation now. You won't feel forced to confront the narcissist about what they did, because they'll give you plenty of time to move on. The narcissist may also choose to just sit there and listen to you talk while acting as though they agree with you. To get what they want, some narcissists will act as though they are listening to you and are interested in what you have to say. The narcissist may even agree to accept responsibility in order to please the other person. But in actuality, the narcissist has never accepted responsibility for anything and has no plans to do so at this time. The narcissist believes that nothing they have done is wrong. Even though they are innocent, they want you to hold them accountable. They might offer an apology for everything, but that would be a cop-out. They say things like, "Okay, I'm sorry for anything I've done wrong," etc., to avoid having to take accountability for their actions. In order to avoid taking responsibility for their actions, narcissists frequently act in any reasonable way. They are constantly searching for ways to avoid taking accountability or coming off as reasonable. Third, seduction is a tactic used by narcissists occasionally when they are unable to get what they want. Rather than talking to the other person, the narcissist thinks that turning to cheap talk, or even better, making sexual advances will solve the issue. Narcissists will use emotional manipulation to get you to trust and forgive them. Their goal is to exhaust your emotional and mental reserves. By putting themselves in close physical proximity to their victims, narcissists attempt to fool them into believing they are sorry. Actually, it is only a small diversion from the primary issue. The narcissist always prefers to deny responsibility. Make up and kiss became their go-to tactic instead of dealing with the real problem. Unfortunately, it's usually the best choice for them in the end. Their reasoning is that it is adequate to make general, vague claims about the problem and pledge future progress. Narcissists feel no need to apologize because they are unable to take responsibility for their errors. Each side must pretend the incident never happened and place the blame on the other in order to make amends. It is our duty to assist the narcissist in realizing his mistakes and accepting life as it is. I hope this succinct explanation is enough. We would like to hear your responses to this question in the space provided. If you would like to receive instant notifications whenever a new video is uploaded, you should subscribe to this channel and click the bell. We appreciate your time and ongoing interest. A big thank you.